Hello everyone, it's Vicky here today and I am designing for Bramble Fox using the May FoxBox and it's a lovely spring box and you have lots of different things in there and I love the little title that says lovely day and the little paper snips as well. So I'm going to start off with this base paper from 49er Market, Spectrum Sherbet. I had quite a few papers from them and I'm trying to use them up at the moment. So they're really pretty, nice sort of background. And I did stitch on it already. So where the stitches were going diagonally and crisscross, I actually stitched over them just with some white thread. And you might have seen that there at the beginning. So that it would add a bit of extra texture to my page. And I have some photos here of Sue Denmark's chickens. Sue is a friend of mine who's also a scrapbooker, and she has a chicken called Bogbrush. And because she resembles a bogbrush, and for my American listeners, a bogbrush is a slang term in England for a toilet brush. So you know the things that sort of twist around the toilet and they're wiry and they clean the toilet. So yeah. Okay, so having said all that, I have the vintage spring garden collection from Simple Stories as well, and I'm cutting out some paper snips firstly, but also the spring garden collection actually looks really, really pretty with it and goes super well. So I'm using some stickers here and I see that there are some eggs in a nest here and chickens lay eggs, so I thought that was perfect. And I also like this little birdhouse here, which I'm going to tuck in behind the photos as well. And I like this little piece that's got a bunny on it and some vegetables and flowers behind a fence. And I'm just going to take the sticky off of that because what I want it to do is to pop up off the page and sit right there. So yeah, that's sort of what I'm looking at the moment. I'm stacking all the bits and pieces here on the blue and green sections because I want my title to be over on the right on the pink section. I love these little wooden chickens. How cute are they? I mean, cute. And there are perspectives as well. And there are a couple of chickens in those. So yeah, I couldn't wait to use them. I'm starting to lay out what I think my layout's going to look like and sticking all the bits and pieces. I love those little signs that stick out there as well. I'm just picking up some bits and pieces from here and I have the die cuts here. Just looking through those to see what I can use. Florals, I love that little heart which looks like a wood slice and I love these wellies. It says it in the garden, so I'm determined to use those. I think they look nice tucked under the title there on the right. And I like those little trees which are from the perspectives. Just tucked it in there behind the fence so that you can still see the eggs. And I want to add to my title, it says lovely day and I'm adding for corn because if you take a look at the photo, Bogbrush is eating some corn from a little tin. And yeah, so I thought that would be really cute. So these alphas are from Simple Stories, I think from Spring Vibes collection. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I think it's the Spring Vibes collection. And I'm using the pink ones. I had to cut a Q for the second O because there was only one O there, but that's fine. That works well. Just cut the little tail off the Q. So I'm going to start to stick things down and I'm going to put my photos up onto foam to add some dimension. And as they're going to overlap, I only put it completely over one of the photos. There we go. They're actually the same photo. I've just zoomed in on one and not on the other. I like the effect that gives sometimes. Extra bog brush for one page. Okay, so just stick those down. I like that. And then I've got the foam on the back of this piece, and I'm going to stick that down as well, overlapping the photo. And I'm going to stick down the trees and that signage. Bit of foam on each of them just to put dimension from the page. I seem to have a scratchy throat today. I hope I'm not coming down with something. Okay, so there's one of the chickens from the perspectives, and I'm going to sit her on top. I don't think it's a cockerel, so it's a her. And I'm just straightening out my alpha. I actually stuck it onto the backing paper for some foam dots, and it's not hasn't stuck very well, so it's difficult to keep it straight. I'm sticking down my title with some Nouveau glue, which sticks pretty well. And there's one of the wooden chickens, and the other one I'm going to put down here by the fence. And this pink chicken, I'm just deciding where to put her, but for now I'm just going to put the rest of the title on. You see what I mean? It didn't really work very well, but at least I have it straight. I could see where it was going to go. This chicken is going to overlap the photo a little. And more foam for this signpost here. As I said, I really like those signposts. I think they're super cute. And I've got this little heart wood slice, which is really nice. I'm going to just tuck that in by the welly boots. And then I've got this other perspective here, which I'm going to add the little dome. What are we calling these things? I don't actually know what we're calling them. But you put them over the little circle and they make them into more like a flare. So I really like those. I really should find out what those are called. Answers on a postcard, please. So I'm going to stick this on my page, just up near the heart, ultimately. There we go. I really like that. Just making sure everything's stuck. And now I'm going into my foam stickers. I think about using the foam butterflies, but actually I don't use the foam ones in the end. I prefer the die cut ones because I can fold them so they look like they're flying off the page. So I use those instead. So I use a yellow one in the yellow section, a pink one in the pink section, and the green one actually goes onto the blue section at the bottom, but it's the right place. And I think that is it. Off camera, I did add a couple of enamel dots, but there's the final layout. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope you enjoyed my process. I enjoyed making this one, and I'm going to give this to Sue now that it's finished. But yeah, as I said, any questions, let me know. Otherwise, this has been Vicky for Bramble Fox. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.